She tries to mace me.
I think he cut me with his blade. He grabbed me and started choking me with his jacket, and I fell.
You gonna cheat again? I just literally caught you cheating last week.
It was self-defense. Like, I'm scared. This is
I'm
why
going
I
based
call
on-
the police.
I'm going-
I have 3 kids to provide for.
Brother, man, is anybody else down there fighting? Because somebody
No, sir.
jumping somebody. So is
No,
there,
sir.
is there
No,
multiple
sir.
down there that
No,
having an
sir.
issue? Okay, just making sure before we get down there. I don't want to be up here if something else is going on down there.
No,
Okay.
nothing going on. Well, like I said, long story short, I get off at 11. She goes in at 12. I just so happened to fall asleep on my break table for about 20 minutes, 30 minutes. After phone call, she's called me. She comes in there, she's pretty upset. I'm like, look, okay, I understand. I made a mistake. I'm tired. You should understand. You know how women get. She's all upset. I was like, okay, cool, it's no problem. So we're on the way home. She's just fussing. I finally say something like, look, man, just leave me alone. There's nothing. We can't change. Can't go back in time. There's no need to keep on fussing about it. And like I say, women being women, she got all out of her order, out of character, and da-da-da-da. And she should have the recordings of the past 10 to 15 minutes on her phone. I told her, look, man, just leave me the hell alone. Go on about your business. I'm supposed to watch the kids till she get off. Well, get out of the car. She's super freaking upset. She tries to mace me, right? So I'm like, look, what the hell is your problem? Well,
She actually sprayed it.
she attempted, but it's empty. But some of it is on my face.
You need medical attention or
No,
anything?
sir, I'm fine.
Okay.
Yes,
You can see okay? You can see us both okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
just making sure, man.
Yes, sir, I appreciate
that stuff ain't no joke.
No, it's not.
The officer has heard his side. Now he crosses to the car where the girlfriend is waiting with the kids. She has a cut on her hand and a story to tell.
But she attempted to spray it. I swung my jacket, smacked it down. I think the keys or something got hooked on my jacket, caught her hand or whatever. She flops on the ground. Now she's boo-hooing, crying, claiming assault. I said, well, look, I did not touch you. Don't play that game. No. So she picks up her phone, goes. I said, well, call the police. I will have to call the police if I assault on you. I don't want to do that. It's
Boyfriend,
best-
girlfriend, or wife?
Yes, sir. We're boyfriend, girlfriend, kids.
All right, I'm gonna go speak to her.
Yes.
I'm Deputy Reagan with the Sheriff's Office. That gentleman's last name, what's his last name?
Tucker.
Tucker. Okay, so I've spoken to Mr. Tucker, okay? So who is he to you?
My child's dead.
Okay. You got your license on you? Okay. Any weapons in the car, anything like that? Okay. Do you need medical attention or anything?
No, I think he cut me with his blade. I don't think it needs anything, but
Both kids okay?
I have 3 in here.
Okay. Can you explain to me what happened prior to us getting here? Because I've gotten, and look, and like I said, I'm not here to pick sides. That's not what I do. But I have gotten his side of the story. So like I said, just be completely honest with me and tell me everything that happened prior to us showing up and prior to our dispatch getting both phone calls from both, because both of you called in.
So I have to be to work at Preston at 12 o'clock.
Okay.
He knows that. I go and pick him up every day at 11 because he works 12.
Okay.
He was asleep in the barn over there or whatever, and it was like 11:30. So anyways, I was coming down the road and he was just like, well, we not together, so it doesn't matter, blah blah. And I'm just like, okay, whatever. I go up there and
Are y'all
he's
together?
like, he says we're not, so I guess we're not.
But do y'all live together?
Well, he stays here, but
Okay, so then y'all live together, yeah. Are y'all in a relationship? Like y'all sleep together? Okay, y'all together.
he's bad drunk. And then we get up there and he's just
Any weapons on him right now that you know of other than?
his blood.
Okay, other than that, no gun. Okay.
But anyway, so he went up there and I started recording him because he was just talking crazy, and then he like stopped and was like, you just said you was gonna me, blah blah, like. So anyways, I get up there.
Did you say that?
No,
Okay.
I had my kids in the car. Anyway, so I went up there and we got in the car and he was like, come on, let's go. And then he grabbed me and started choking me with his jacket, and I fell. And
She just told the officer her full story, but he caught something she left out. Subscribe if you want to see how he handles it.
I fell in the mud, and my kids were telling him to get off me, but he kept on going. And when I got up, I laid there for a few
Can
minutes.
you kind of like, I'm not asking you to push it down, but kind of just do this real quick, just how y'all see the marks. Okay, fine.
And then and I was trying to get him off me, and then he was like, "Go ahead and call the police, And I called the police, and I told the kids to get back in the car, and then he just came down here when I was waiting for y'all and was like, you're gonna press charges, I'm gonna press charges too, because I got marks on me.
Okay.
Blah, blah, blah.
So did you put your hands on him at all?
I tried to get him off me.
Okay. Did you, let me ask you this. like I said, to be honest with you, I've gotten his side of the story, and I'm just trying to get I'm trying to get the truth here. Okay, that's my job. At any point, because I've already seen it in there, did you try to pepper spray him?
Yes.
Okay.
Because he's
At what
this
point?
isn't the first time that
At what
he's
point though?
when he was coming towards me like this.
Okay.
I tried to pepper spray him, but it didn't work.
Okay. So here's my thing. Okay. And like I said, I see the mark on your hand. But just be honest with me. When you were just now telling me the story, why did you leave that part out?
It
Like
happens
prior to
fast.
him taking you down, though, you're saying that you tried to pepper spray him, but you left
When he
that
was
part out a
coming
second.
at me.
Right, but you left that part out a minute ago. When I asked you to tell me the story, you left the part about you trying to pepper spray him out. Is there a reason why you left that out?
I just forgot.
Okay. Well, you gotta understand
There's
from my
nothing in there.
right. Well, you gotta understand from my perspective, though. That's a pretty big forget. You know what I'm saying? Like, because you're saying that he cut your blade, and he's saying that you tried to pepper spray him. Both of those things are aggravated. You know what I'm saying? Like if
This isn't his
if I'm not
assault though.
and I'm not, like I said, and look, I'm not picking sides. I'm just here I'm here to get both stories, and then I got to make a decision based off what each person says and the evidence at hand. Okay, I can see that you clearly have a cut. Y'all are together, so unfortunately, ma'am, it's a domestic. And the way Virginia works is somebody's probably gonna have to take a ride if there are wounds, visible wounds. You have visible wounds, okay? But you've also admitted to me now that you tried to pepper spray him, okay? When did the blade come in? Because you didn't bring anything up about the blade
I don't
either.
know if it was his blade or not. I don't
Okay.
know what cut me. All I know is I was laying on the ground, and then when I got up to call y'all, I seen this.
Okay. Do you mind if I see the pepper spray, ma'am? I just want to see this. It's got a little bit in it, but it's not a lot.
She hands over the pepper spray. There is still some left in it. The officer wants to know the exact moment she pulled it out.
Not a lot of pressure behind it. Would you be willing to write me a written statement on what happened?
I wanna get a restraining order.
Okay. But would you be willing to write me a written statement on what happened?
Yeah.
Okay. Now let me ask you this. So y'all were arguing, okay? At what point did you pull out the pepper spray?
When he was coming at me.
When you say that he was coming at you, what exactly, what was he doing, and then what were you thinking, what were you feeling in that moment?
So he was getting out of the car, and he had like his coat, and I was standing right here because I was getting ready to get the kids out, like up there, and then he kept coming towards me like he was gonna grab me, so I went like this, but I don't think it worked. So that's when I pulled it out, and then that's when he grabbed me and shoved me in the dirt up there.
But you did pull out the pepper spray in an attempt to pepper spray him. Right.
Because I was scared. He's coming
Right.
towards me. Like, this isn't the first time he has put his hands on me, like, in front of my kids.
Okay. And that mark that's on your hand, that came from at some point in y'all struggle? Y'all were struggling? Okay. So look, this is what I'm gonna ask you to do. Sit tight for me just for a second, okay? I'll be right back with you, okay? I'm gonna go back up here and speak to him, okay? Be honest with me, man. At any point during this altercation with her, did you pull out a knife and cut her?
Not enough.
All right. Why would she have a cut right here on her hand?
Just explain to him. She attempted to mace me, and if you can see, I have scratches on my face.
Okay, so look, all right, we're gonna go with this in. Because I pepper sprayed in the vehicle and I tried it, and it's very
empty.
very little,
Right.
but a little squirted out.
Right.
Nothing like major, like like ours would.
Right.
But it's very low.
The
on
distance
this.
was between
Did
me
any
and
of it get on you?
yes, sir, and it's burning
Okay.
my face right now.
Okay. Do
I
you
won't
need
be-
medical attention?
No, sir.
I can see the redness.
You see it irritating? Yeah, it's really burning right now. But I'm not complaining about it. I'm a man. It is.
All right, but look, boss man, here's the deal. Straight up, she did admit that y'all were arguing. Okay,
Mhm.
I'm gonna tell you what she told me. Y'all were arguing. Y'all were coming back down the road. She said that you were yelling, acting crazy, all that stuff. Now I'm just
Of
showing you both
course,
sides.
Listen.
All this stuff is going on.
Both sides have been laid out. The officer walks back to the man and tells him who is taking a ride.
She came to get you from work. She's got to go to work. She said that she
Right.
come back when y'all got back. Y'all still arguing. She said that you got out of the car and came around to her side. And at that point, she was scared because this isn't the first time. She said you're an angry drunk. She said this ain't the first time that this ain't the first time that you've come at her or I guess hit her or something like that. So she pulled the pepper spray out and tried to spray you.
Mm-hmm.
So she admitted to doing that. At first, she said something about when I first got there that you cut her with a knife. Then I asked her more about it, and she never saw no knife. She doesn't really know. So here's the deal, point blank and simple. She gonna have to take a ride, boss. It's a domestic. Y'all sleep together, y'all live together. It's a domestic. She pepper sprayed you first. Now, I mean, it can be articulated one way or the other. She does have the marks on her hand, but based on what you're saying, based on the discoloration on your skin right there, and her admitting that she tried to pepper spray you, and all you did was walk around the car. No blows were thrown prior to that. And I granted she does have a mark on her, and that's going to be noted. She can go over to the magistrate and get a warrant on you.
And
But I'm going to tell you, boss man.
what happened. I just explain it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Like I said, the reason why I am walking out of the car, because the way she pulls in the driveway, the house is to our left. So I get out of the car, and she's, what sent her off was, we was fussing, and she's like, Dad, you gonna make me late, I can't lose my job. I'm like, listen, there's no reason to cry over spilled milk. I fell asleep, I've been working 12, it's 60 freaking
Right,
hours.
she said that. She said you got there and you were in the barn.
And I was in the freaking smoke
She thought
shack
it,
sleep, right? And she comes in there, she's making a scene at work. I'm like, okay, cool, I'm coming. Clocked out, checked in with my superintendent, and I'm gone. Get in the car, and she just fuss. Eventually he's just like, look, man, let it go. It's done. What's done is done. There's no need to cry about it. Just shoot, take your ass to work. She goes all off and da. So of course I end up just saying, look, what are you threatening me with? Like, you gonna cheat again? I just literally caught you cheating last week. So that sent her off. Well,
How long have you been together?
Huh?
How long y'all roughly been
6
together?
years.
6 years.
And she goes, well, don't worry about it. The gift I got you for Father's Day, I'm gonna give it to someone else. So I go, okay, well, if that's the case, I'll go ahead and I'll take my gift back I just got for you for your birthday. That's $200 for a gold necklace I just bought her for her birthday. So
The man wants to explain how this actually started. It begins with a cheating accusation and a birthday necklace he decides he wants back.
I open up the console, and that's when she tries to forcibly move my hand and all this. I'm like, yo, calm down. I'm just taking my necklace that I bought. Since I won't get my gift for Father's Day, I'll just take my birthday gift back, and we're even, right? Squared away. Not trying to hurt her or nothing like that. And then by me taking the necklace, that sent her off. So I get out of the car. First of all, I've been in situations like this. Some women, you get ready to get out of the car, they try to slap the thing in reverse. So I open the door, stick one foot out just to read her. And then she goes like super belligerent. I don't give a da. So I get out, I'm like, yo, you know what? Just go to work. She gets out, and she's literally so upset. That's when I see the freaking mace comes out. So I have my coat with me. Because I work third shift, so it gets a little chilly throughout the night. So I got my coat, and when she ups it, ups the pepper spray, she started squirting it. And I'm really thinking, I'm thinking it's a bluff. Like, you're not really about to mace me. And then she pulls the freaking trigger on some of it. The first initial squirt comes out, boom, hits me right here.
Yeah, I can see the discoloration in your face.
So when it happens, I swing my coat, like, get that out of my face. And it hooked on her keys. And that's what happened with the squirt.
Okay, so look, I'm just shooting you straight.
I don't want to file assault on
Boss,
her.
I can't help, man.
I don't want her to go to jail, man.
She got to, man. I can't help. I'm gonna shoot you straight.
Yes,
I
sir.
don't agree with the law.
Yes,
But
sir.
it's
And
the law, and it's not a I get a decision, he gets a decision. It's a you shall make it right. If I don't, and then one of y'all get killed, I'll be sued. I'll lose my job,
Yes, sir.
everything.
And that's very understandable.
So I mean,
Now, when you get to court, whether you testify against them, it's a whole different story.
Yep, that's up to you.
But
But just be
Okay.
prepared. She's in the RA system about getting a protective order. So
Of course.
I'm gonna have to issue one, but it's gonna be on your behalf. She is probably going to get a protective order and a warrant for you as well. Now, most likely, depending on your record, that warrant, if she does obtain one, will be permitted, which means you ain't got to go to jail, but you're going to have to be served. My biggest concern right now is, man, all the kids in her car. Do the kids are they your kids?
Yes, my son is in the car. He's the youngest. He's
What about the
curly
other
hair.
kids?
The other two, those are my stepchildren. But they're my babies as well.
Okay, are they good to be here with you?
They are fine to be here with me. Now, she goes down. Chances are they're not going to deny her bond. But if they do, give her a bond. Can I go
can't.
post that for her?
I don't know about the posting it, but she won't be able to have contact with you for 3 days.
Officer walks the man through what comes next. Bond, a protective order, and at least 3 days where they cannot be around each other. The man says he would post her bail if he could.
Just based off of the situation.
Yeah, and honestly, that 3 days probably ain't gonna start being this Saturday until Monday. Am I right about saying that? Yeah.
Okay.
And like I said, man,
but even give or take,
I can't help it, man.
I
She's got. I mean, look, it's
I
one way or
can
the
get
other.
someone on it. If I feel like I can't contact her, I'll get my mom, I'll get her mom, somebody, and make sure that.
Like I said, man, it was looking like it was gonna go the other way. Be honest, when I first got talking to her, man, because she's got marks, and it was looking like you gonna have to take a ride. And like I said,
But
but
then
the more
she
she
admitted
talked,
to the
she admitted to
little
pepper spraying you. And now that I'm looking at your face, I mean, you definitely got some discoloration, and just based off how much you said the pepper spray didn't really come out a lot.
Right.
I witnessed that myself. So
if she, say for instance, she doesn't want her other two kids to stay with you, is there a grandmother or something of those kids that can come get them? Which I don't know if she wants.
I
that
have
or
the
not.
grandmother's number.
If
and I
it
call-
goes that way, because when we go back down there, she's
And
probably
look.
gonna start.
And
She's
look,
gonna get
hey,
upset,
look.
very upset.
Look, and
No,
this
I
is just
go.
my preference, okay? I can't make y'all do anything, but I'm gonna get you to ride back down with him. what I'm gonna do is, if you would, could you just get the kids onto the house? I don't want to put her in cuffs in front of her kids. They young. I ain't trying to do all that, man. That's unnecessary.
Now, with her car, how far is y'all's house from her
She's
car?
in the driveway, I
This
think.
is driveway.
How far
The
is
house
y'all's
is just
house?
right at the
On
top,
top of the hill. I'm sorry it's got to be this way. I gotta ask, would you be willing to write me a written statement, or you don't want to do that?
I don't want
Okay.
this for her.
All right, look, I
really
still gotta
did this
give
to
you-
protect myself.
I got you,
know?
man. But look, because it's a domestic, man, I do got some paperwork I got to give you.
sir.
It's like some domestic violence stuff. So, like, if you feel like you need anything, if y'all feel like y'all need some type of help, it gives you some options, gives you some things to look into, okay? I'm going to let this gentleman right here, David Dickerson, give you a ride back down there. Like I said, if you could, just get the kids. You don't have to say anything in particular. If you wanted to drive the car back up to the top, that's fine. I just don't want to have to put her in cuffs in front of them.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. It's not the right or wrong answer, but you do have a right to plead the fifth. That's in the
Right.
Constitution. If you don't want to show up to court and say anything, that's your perspective, and
Yes, sir.
nobody can hold that from you. So,
Sir.
so like I
I'll tell
said,
you, my main reason for calling you guys was to get ahead of the situation. I just had a situation where my driving record was. I've had a bunch of driving on suspended. The last time I went in front of the judge, he sentenced me to 12 months, suspended it all. He said, "Look, I'm going to go out on a whim, suspend it all. He said, if I see you in my courtroom again for the same charge, I'm going to do those 12 months." I haven't touched the wheel since then.
The officer heads back to tell the woman he has been calm and methodical this entire time. He is hoping she will take it the same way.
yeah.
And
You want-
that's kind of
buddy-
like, that's a 12-month good behavior type thing.
Yeah.
And I don't want nothing to risk me from leaving my kids.
I understand. I got you. I'm just gonna get her to step over here and talk to me for a second while he gets out of the car. I'm just trying to, follow up on everything, get everything straight. So I've spoken with him again. I've also spoken with you. Is there anything else that you feel like that I need to know about the situation? Like that, prior to us getting here, prior to y'all calling dispatch, is there anything else that you feel like I need to know?
I told you everything.
You told me pretty much everything and pretty much how it went. Okay.
I don't want him here.
Okay. Whose actual house is
This
this?
is mine. I'm renting it. I'm on a lease. It's my name.
Okay. I asked you to come over here because I don't want to just try to stay calm, be calm before I can play. I don't want to do this type of stuff in front of your kids. Okay, I see you got them kids. Okay, but look, just based on everything that's happened, based on the information that we have, okay, and like I said, just please try to take a deep breath, stay calm, don't freak out. Like I pulled you over here because I don't want to do this in front of the kids. Ma'am, I believe in this situation, based off what you told me, based off what I see on him, anything else, that in this situation, if it is a domestic, somebody has to go. Okay? Based off your pepper spray on him, prior to him putting his hands on you or anything else, prior to any of the other actions, you were seen as the primary aggressor. Okay, because you pepper sprayed him. Okay,
It was self-defense. Like, I'm scared.
Okay, look, I understand where you're coming from. But what you gotta understand is
Right,
this.
just take me.
Okay, so ma'am, listen to me, okay? I'm giving you the opportunity to do it like this, but I don't want to put you in cuffs with your kids. Look, here's the thing. If you ain't never been in trouble, you'll probably get a bond. He's already said that he's not going to write me no statement. And I've already explained to him, if he wants to show up to court and say he pleads the fifth, then they'll probably dismiss it all. And I'm not saying that's the right thing to do, because obviously y'all got some issues going on.
She does not take it well. She calls her mom, then tells the officer she has to be at work.
Obviously, I see that on your hand, but I also see discoloration on his face where the pepper spray got on his face. And there's a little bit of swelling as well. And
Can I
we've
call
been
my mom to come get the kids?
okay. That's perfectly fine, ma'am. But what I'm saying is, he's saying that it's okay for him to be with him if that's fine. I can't.
No.
Okay, all right, ma'am. Look, the thing is I understand that one of the kids is his and two of them are yours from another relationship, right? So his kid obviously can stay with him. If you don't want the other kids to stay with him, that's fine. Okay, if you want to make that phone call, that's fine. But look, ma'am, I know I'm saying a whole lot. Just if you walk back over there, please try to stay calm. I don't want your kids getting upset or the situation becoming something more than what it already is. Okay.
Listen, I promise I will take the kids if you want me to.
No,
I will bind you
my
out.
mom, thank you so much.
You did
Thank
it.
you. No.
I told you to
You.
stop, ma'am. Ma'am.
Sorry, y'all.
Can you please try to talk to them and just explain to them that everything's okay?
They seen everything. They seen him choke me to the ground.
I
No.
understand that, man, but you gotta.
Mom, I need you to come get the kids. They're gonna take me into jail because Deontay attacked me again and he's blaming it on me. So I'm going to jail. I need you to come get the kids. Thank you.
Man, listen to me. When you get to the magistrate, they are most likely going to give you a bond, which means you're not going to have to stay. If you've never been in any trouble, they'll probably be a recognizance. Then they will issue a protective order where you and him can't be around each other for a period of time. Okay? Like I said, he's already expressed that he didn't want any of this to happen. He just wanted to go separate ways for the day.
So he gets away with everything he did, right?
I'm trying to explain it to you. That's why I asked you to stay calm. I'm not here to pick sides. I'm not picking his side. I'm not picking your side.
This is
I'm
why I
going
should
based
call
off.
the police.
I'm going
Like,
based off of the evidence that I have at hand. Okay, and I see the mark. Okay, that's all going to be documented in my report. But if you want to take out a charge against him for whatever happened after the fact.
She has 3 kids, she was scared, and she was defending herself. The officer keeps coming back to the same answer.
Okay, then that's totally up to you. You were well within your range.
so why? I just don't understand. He was coming towards me like he was finna beat my ass, like he always does. Like,
But man,
there's been numerous reports on this man.
okay, I understand where you're coming from, and I cannot go off numerous reports. Each and every time that a deputy has ever been called to your residence or wherever you've lived at in any type of situation involving you and him, advice should be given, actions will be taken when there are actionable offenses, when there is evidence at hand. And what I'm saying is I can't go back in time and address those. I can only address what I've got. You admitted that you pepper sprayed him, okay? That is before anything ever got physical or anything like that. You attempted to pepper spray him, okay?
If somebody is charging at you and they're bigger than you and I am scared, I am going to defend myself because I know what's going to happen afterwards. I'm sorry, sir. I understand what you're saying, but I am scared for my life.
Okay, ma'am, you don't have to yell, okay?
I'm not yelling. I'm upset, and this is not, no, like.
Ma'am, I understand. What I'm trying to explain is that I'm not picking a side here. I'm not saying that you're wrong, he's right. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that the law states that if I don't do something right now and something else happens.
Why do I have to go? Like,
Because you pepper sprayed him. You sprayed him with pepper spray.
and they're just having a good old conversation, and he's gonna walk away just fine.
Ma'am, they're not. He's trying to talk. We are trying to keep the situation.
I have to go to jail, sir. I have 3 kids to provide for. I am missing work. Like, I don't have anybody to pay these bills.
That's why I said if the sooner we get this going,
And so he
then
can-
you can just he even offered to come and bail you out, but he can't do that
He
because
can't stay at my house.
okay, ma'am, that's fine. Technically, he can because he lives here.
Sir, my name is on the lease.
Doesn't matter. He's a resident here. You would have to evict him if you wanted him to leave. It's the way the law is. It's not. I don't make the laws up. I just have to. I have to explain them to people and go from there. And I'm also going to need that as well, ma'am. The pepper spray.
Calm down. We're going on the meetings. It's okay.
What time do you have to be at work?
12 o'clock.
Okay, look.
Officer tells her the magistrate is on site and she will likely be in and out. He also tells her the man has already said he probably is not showing up to testify.
Would you just, I'm just trying to give you some advice here, okay? Because I don't want your job to be affected either. Go ahead, give them a call, give them a heads up. Tell them that you had an emergency come up. If they need to talk to somebody, they can talk to me. I'll explain them what's going on. I don't have to tell them anything about the whole jail thing. I don't have to say that. I'll just say that you're helping with something, okay? And if they want to find information after that, that's fine. Or you can just tell them that you got a family emergency and you're going to be out an hour late. Because why I say that is that you're probably going to get out. They're probably going to get, your mom will probably be able to come over there and pick you up directly. Okay? Like I said, once again, if you go to court, which he's already explained this to me, he's probably not going to go to court to say anything. He doesn't even want this to happen. But we have to do something because the law says. What I'm saying is, if he comes to court and says, I'm not saying anything, they're going to dismiss all this. Nothing's going to come up. I'm not saying that I advise that that's what you do. I advise that y'all get some type of help. It seems like y'all got some things going on with both of you all as far as the relationship itself goes, because he stated that y'all have been together for quite some time. Okay? Now, I'm not going to get involved in a relationship. I'm just saying that it's probably...
In a domestic relationship, you can't get away from that person.
Ma'am,
yet.
so look, I'm going to give you some information as well. Okay? If you need help with anything, I'm not going to pretend that I understand, because I don't. I'm not in your shoes. But I'm going to give you a pamphlet with some information, a card, some contact information for a couple of groups, a couple of places, that if you need help with getting out of it, you can. You already have a job, okay? That's a big plus in and of itself. You've got your own car. So, you've got means to get out of it. I really just want you to understand something, Ms. Shetty. I'm not picking sides here. I just have to go based off what the law says. Because if I don't, then I'm fired. I lose my job. So I'm not saying that you're in the wrong. I'm not saying he's in the right. That's not what I'm doing. I'm just here because I have to do something.
He gets to sit in my house.
No, here's the thing. Like I told you, if you get over here and you want to go in there, as soon as you get done with your paperwork, okay, you'll have the option because we have an in-house magistrate, which means they're there. You don't have to talk to somebody on the computer, which means that you can go right back in there and file for a protective order and a warrant as well. And to be honest with you, ma'am, just based off your arm and stuff, they'll probably.
She is still going. The officer has held his composure the entire time. That is about to change.
They'll probably grant it to you. I can't say for sure, but they probably will. And look, most of the time in situations like this, both people might would go. Okay, most of the time they would. But I've talked to both of you separately, and both of you separately stated that the pepper spray came prior to any.
I didn't even get to spray it because he took it from me.
Okay,
Like,
but I'm just saying that I can see discoloration on his face.
he went in the house and.
Ma'am, I can. What I'm telling you though,
It's okay.
and I understand. I understand what you're
I don't
saying.
even want to talk about it anymore because this shit's going.
Okay, that's fine. So do
It's
you
just
want?
all happy.
Do you want to go ahead and go so that we can?
I gotta wait for my mom to get here to get my kids because I don't trust him with my kids.
Here's what I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to get this process going quicker for you. So the deputy's going to stay here too. He's not going to leave when I leave. It's best if we go ahead and go. That way you can get in, get out, and possibly not be late for work.
You don't know if
What's he gonna
let
do?
me out tonight. Like you don't know.
Do you
if
have
they're
any? You have criminal history? You have any criminal
No,
history?
but who knows if the magistrate's gonna be in the office or not? I'll have to stay till Monday.
No, I've already spoken to the magistrates in house. They're at the jail today. We have an in-house magistrate till 5 o'clock. And you don't have no criminal history, right? You never failed to appear in court. You never nothing like that. You've never been in any trouble.
No, he has not.
Okay. Well, then that's what I'm telling you. Most of the time, it's a recognizance. I can't guarantee it, but I'm every time I've seen something like this, ma'am, personally, unless something was very aggravated, like you pulled a gun and shot at him or something like that, you know, which is not the case here.
I'm sitting here bleeding, and yeah, I'm going to jail, which is crazy. I'm gonna leave the car when we get to the off.
If you want to hug them, that's fine. It's whatever you want to do. I'm just giving you the option. Dixon, mom's on the way. Just watch the kids stuff today.
Am I allowed to?
Oh, absolutely, sir. I just let her do her thing first, and then we get over here and all.
Cuffs go on out front, so it is more comfortable. She says goodbye to the kids. Then the man walks over with one more detail about what happened in that driveway.
Hey, quit. Why are you doing that? Why are you trying to act
Because it's not fair. I was assaulted.
You're gonna stop, ma'am. Listen, you're gonna stop yelling, okay? 'Cause I'm not gonna do it. Okay? I've been calm and cool the whole time. All I've asked for is for respect and not doing that, okay? It's around the other side, man. All right, look, I had to put the cuffs on you. You have anything on you? And look, I'm gonna put them on up front. Just be cool, okay? Up front. I'm gonna put them up front so it's more comfortable, okay? You got your phone and everything?
I love you.
All right, look, you can keep. Look, I don't mind if you keep your phone. You don't have anything on you, right? Nothing. Because if you take anything inside the jail, it's an extra charge.
Oh, no.
Okay, just making sure.
I love you.
I'm gonna take this metal punch off and put it back in your car because I'm not gonna let you have it in the jail.
Like I told him, I don't want that added to this.
What?
But that thing right there, after she maced me and I knocked the police away, she came lunging at me with that.
Okay.
And I believe that's probably what nicked her hand.
Okay. Just want to put that in the car for her.
Like I said,